Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, testing 1 2 everyone. Thank you for joining us. Quick audio test right now, just an audio test. Tip off still 7 o'clock between Freedom and Waupaca right here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mark Wellen. Back with you guys in just a little bit right here on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, basketball fans, and we send a hearty welcome here to Waupaca as we join you live at the Comet Fieldhouse for this Northeastern Conference girls basketball matchup. It is the Waupaca Comets hosting the number 6 team in Division III. It is the Freedom Irish coming to town, a perennial power, multi-time conference champ, looking to continue their reign up top. They're currently sitting a game out of first behind Marinette. Waupaca currently sitting in 9th, coming in at 1-5 and 0-3 in conference play. Freedom 4-1 overall, 3-1 in Northeastern Conference play. My name is Mike Wendland. Dan Nelson here doing all the hard work. He'll push all the buttons, turn the camera, get your score all correct. Well, I sit here and talk about basketball for the next however long we are here for you guys. Hope you're having a good Friday night. You enjoyed the nice weather we had today before stuff moves in later on tonight, unfortunately. But as we get set for this one, a decent crowd starting to file in still. Freedom, the big story of this one, the Irish very banged up. 4 of their top 7 scorers from the first 5 game season not in uniform tonight due to injury. So they're going to have a lot of new faces, but they do still have one of their top scorers out there in Stella Verhasselt. The 5'10 sophomore averaging over 10 points a game through 5 for the Irish, and head coach Michael Vanderloop. Adam Chaplin, first year behind the bench for the Comets. Looking for a second win as the coach of Waupaca. That being said, we're going to turn things around for our public address. So we'll turn things over to the PA for our announcements and our anthem on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The school district of Waupaca welcomes students, parents, and families to Waupaca High School. Oh, the Comets! Waupaca High School and the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation for all to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of those in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Tonight's officials are Mark Skilla, Tim Stagey, and Rob Sebula. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded, and now we get set for basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Both teams head to their benches, and now it's time for our starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting team, the number 6 team in the state, the Freedom Irish. Under head coach Mike Vanderloop. Starting at 4 to 5'9", freshman wearing number 4, Brooklyn Sowinski. Starting at 4 to 5'10", junior number 5, Avery Lang. At guard, a 5'8", sophomore number 11, Jada Bork. At guard, a 5'10", sophomore number 21, leading scorer on the floor tonight, Stella Verhasselt, number 21. And at forward, a 6-foot junior, number 22, Emily Lilge. Freedom in their green uniforms, yellow stripes. Freedom in block letters across the front with yellow numbers. And for the Waupaca Comets, under head coach Adam Chaplin, starting at guard, a 5'6", sophomore number 1, Haley Bouchard. At forward, a 5'7", sophomore number 2, Ava Whittle. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 20, Peyton Tuma. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 44, Rozzy Waymeyer. And at center, a 5'9" senior, number 54, Macy Studinsky. Again, for Freedom, it is Sawinski, Lang, Bork, Verhasselt, and Lilge. For the Comets, Bichard, Whittle, Tuma, Waymeyer, and Studinsky. Comets in their white home jerseys, blue and red stripes, blue numbers, Comets in red across the front. The Waupaca logo on the back, right where the nameplate would be. Comets looking to pull off what would be a big-time upset tonight over a perennial state contender in the Irish. We'll get set for our opening jump. And it looks like it will be Lilge jumping for Freedom. Freedom will go left to right as you look at your screen to start play. The Waupaca Comets will go right to left. Both teams away from their benches. Good Freedom contingent making the trip out as well. We're just looking at setting the microphone up, our wireless looking down and just seeing a very strong crowd making the trip from Freedom. It'll be Waymeyer jumping against Lilge. Waiting for the opening whistle as they finish off the Alan Parsons project. The tip taken and won by Waupaca. They get the ball first. Bichard will bring it up. Man-to-man for Freedom here in the very first seconds of this ball game. Ball screen from Whittle. Pick and roll, not there. They try and switch things off. Bichard just keeping it by herself around the perimeter. Finds Ava Whittle on the right wing. She'll drive baseline. Trying to back her way down. Kick back out to Studinsky. High dribble. Nothing there. Right back to Whittle. To Tuma. One dribble and out. Gets it back to Whittle. 30 seconds in. No shots yet. Good, strong man-to-man defense for the Irish. And Bichard will bring it back. They'll reset. Last time we saw the Comet girls at barn burner against Denmark. A slow start, a great ending. Now will be knocked out of bounds off of Studinsky and a turnover. Pass was just a touch too high. And that long possession that took 47 seconds does not result in a shot. Might as well for our friends at Hanson Furniture. For furniture, appliances, and mattresses, Waupaca knows the only place to turn is Hanson Furniture. Shop all the top brand service you can trust. They'll make your home as stylish and comfortable as you expect. Hanson Furniture, right here in Waupaca. Onto the wing it goes for Sawinski. There's Bork. She'll drive. Goes up and scores. First points tonight belong to Jada Bork. She's averaging 5 a game. The sophomore. You look at this Freedom team, a fairly young team. A lot of juniors, but only one senior. And that one knocked out of bounds. Off of Haley Bichard. And another turnover. That's 2. And I think they're going to overrule. No, they say no. It's Freedom basketball. Bringing things up will be Bork running points. It's like a 3-out offense, double post. Left to right pass, tipped, but almost stolen. Sawinski will drive, gets around, gets a natural pick, and they're going to call illegal screen, easily backing down, setting a natural pick that was as unnatural as any pick play you're going to see in football. Foul called on Stella Verhasselt, her first. So we'll pack a couple turnovers. There's the first turnover for Freedom. Underneath, Rozzy Waymeyer goes up and scores. Rozzy Waymeyer, it ties it up 2-2. Into the corner for Hasselt. High pass against the Waupaca 2-3 zone, tipped away. Right back to Sawinski. Long pass across for Lang. Now Bork. Comets rotating around. 2-3 almost turning into a 1-2-2. There's a 3 on the wing, and it's going to rattle through for Brooklyn Sawinski. Her first points of the night, 5-2 Irish. Peyton Tuma on the wing. High post, Rozzy Waymeyer, a lot of contact, knocked away, and not stolen. It's going to be out of bounds off of Lilge. It'll stay with Waupaca, 15:32 to go, first half. Might as well to cash your own future at Waupaca Foundry. They're all hiring for a number of open positions. with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. So cast your own future, jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Josie Nickel in the game for Studinsky, as there's one tipped and then knocked down and kept by Whittle. Here's Nickel. She'll take the mid-range jumper. That's off the back. Rebound, good box out, hung on to there by Lang. So Nickel in for Studinsky. First sub for the Comets. Into the corner, Lang. Long skip to the wing. Sawinski thought about the three, bouncing it high post, and a foul is going to be called on the reach on Waupaca. First foul called on Ava Whittle. That's her first, team's first. With 15:03 to go. 5-2 Freedom. Inbound on the baseline for Verhasselt. On the cut, great cut, and a foul will send Lang to the line. Inbound caught the Comets, and Nickel gets her first. Avery Lang, the junior, will shoot a pair. First one is nothing but the bottom of the net. Freedom so far, with a couple exceptions, have been very sharp with their passing in the early going. And Lang 2 for 2. 7-2 Freedom. They come out with some pressure. Inbound to Bouchard. And that one almost poked away. And she'll hurry and get it past the timeline. Bounce to Tuma. She'll take the mid-range. That was partially deflected. It looked like change spin. Waymire the board. Puts back up and scores. Rossi Waymire with the all four Comet points. Back down to 3. Verhasselt kicks it across for Bork. Long skip Sawinski. She'll take another open 3. That's an air ball and caught by Whittle. Seven for Freedom. 3.5 gone by. Crossing over, Bouchard trying to sneak through, loses it. And then Tuma trying to save it, throws it to Bork. Third turnover for Waupaca here. The early going, here's Verhasselt. Bounce across and a foul on Bouchard. Got the shoulder in, her first, team's third. Lilge. High post, Lilge drives, goes up, and that glances off the rim. Offensive board for Verhasselt. A little floater up and in for Stella Verhasselt. Lead up to 5, 9-4 Freedom. Some light full court man-to-man pressure. Bouchard being guarded by Lang. Finds Whittle on the right wing. Waymire trying to set up on the block. Whittle backing down. Bounce to Bouchard in the corner. She'll spin back left. Back to Tuma. That's going to be off a leg, but right back to Peyton Tuma. And a timeout taken by Waupaca. We shall do the same. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Broadcasting live here from the Comet Fieldhouse here in Waupaca. After the timeout, inbound on the side for Josie Nickel and the Waupaca Comets on the floor with Whittle, Bouchard, Rosie Wimmer, and now Taylor Kling, the 5'8" sophomore, getting her first action tonight. They switch on the screen here, trying to find Waymire. Too far and stolen. Fourth turnover. Here is Bork. On the wing, Lang. Long kick, Sawinski. Pump fake and drive. She bobbles it, bounces in the corner for Hasselt. Open 3 in the near side corner off the back. Rebound cleared by Rosie Waymire. Josie Nickel Brings it up. Underneath, hard pass. Waymeyer's there. Goes up and scores. Waymeyer with all 6 for Waupaca. Good pass there from Josie Nickel. Hard pass into the corner for Lang. Lilge poked away and stolen. Nickel with the steal, or the tip. Bouchard the steal. She'll pull up with the long two. That's off the back. Rebound tipped around, taken by Freedom. Bork flying back the other way over to Verhassel, trying to drive on Nickel. A ton of contact. Bork catches it in the corner, and then they're going to call the foul on Kling. Called on the push, 4th team foul. 12-18 mark. We'll see a couple of subs in. It'll involve Callie Anderson and Gretchen Ponchak. Anderson, a 5'4" freshman. Ponchak, the only senior on the team, 5'11". Lilge and Sawinski will get a breather. Here's Lang on the right side. High pass back toward Bork by the timeline. Almost tipped, and then Whittle just picked up her 2nd personal. Pass was to the outside shoulder, and Whittle tried to go through Anderson and gets her 2nd personal. And she will depart for Peyton Tuma. Counts have gone 7 deep so far in the game. Same with Freedom. Bork on the drive. Kick to the corner. Lang, she'll take an open 3. It's on, arcing through and online. She's got 5. It's 12-6 Freedom. 2nd triple hit by the Irish so far. Here's Kling. And then that pass is jumped and stolen. It's a run out for Bork. She'll go up and she'll score. 14-6 Freedom after the 5th Waupaca turnover. Taylor Kling almost traveled with it, finds Tuma. Peyton pivoting around. Has to bounce it back toward Kling. Quick pass, Bouchard. She couldn't, it was behind her, so she couldn't quite catch. Draws a ton of contact hesitation, steps through, loses it from her knees. Still pinballing around right back to Bouchard. Reverse layup is good. An absolutely bonkers play results in a really nice reverse from Haley Bouchard, her 1st points of the night. Back to a 6-point game. Now here's Lang again. Over to Anderson. Right back, Avery Lang. Low post touch, Ponchak. Goes up and around. Great move, but she can't hit the layup. Then blocked, and a foul will send her to the line. That was a great pivot move in the post. And there's the 2nd foul on Taylor Kling. Team 6th already with 10:47 to go. So from here on out, the Irish are going to be shooting free throws. First free throw is good from the senior, Gretchen Ponchak. Kling stays out there with 2 fouls. And 2 for 2 is Ponchak. 4 for 4 is Freedom to start from the line. Foul 6-1. Bouchard finds Kling. High dribble. She loses it and turns it over. Callie Anderson to Ponchak. Low post touch. Bork gets around Waymeyer. Goes up. And she's going to call for the travel. Tried to step through. With 10:26 remaining here in the first half. Might as well for our friends at SC Swiderski as Mara Jansen checks in. That an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. So no matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski. They'll make you feel right at home. Jansen, a 5'7" freshman. Again, a lot of young players, young talented players on this Freedom team. Seems like every year they get another crop of extremely talented freshmen and sophomores that keep this team at the top of the conference. There's a pass, and post entries tipped and stolen. Callie Anderson into the corner for Hasselt. Comets in this rotating 2-3. They're almost turned into a 3-2 depending on where the ball is on the court. There's a very active defense, and Peyton Toom is going to put him at the free throw line. First foul on Peyton, 7th team already. 9:53 to go. 8 minutes and 7 seconds in, and Freedom is in the bonus. Front end is no good. Rebound to Nickel, and a foul on Verhessel, her second. On the rebound. Also in the game, Chloe Brown. A sophomore for Freedom. Getting 3 members of the junior class out tonight for Freedom. With injuries. Kling. Waymeyer, mid-range, banks it up and in. The Tim Duncan special from Rosie Waymeyer. She's got 8 of the Comets' 10 points. Anderson into the corner. Brown will drive. Poked away backside and stolen. Haley Bouchard. That's the 4th Freedom turnover. So you approach the 1 quarter mark of this ball game. Jump stop catch Bouchard. Right back to Waymeyer. And no shot, foul on the floor. Called on Freedom. Brown gets her first, team's third. Josie Nickel will throw it in, baseline right. Over the top, Waymeyer mid-paint. Steps through, little runner. No, just off to the right. Rebound there taken by Ponchak. You can tell the Comets a concerted effort, get the ball inside and get it to Rosie Waymeyer. It's like Lang coming in next whistle. Little throw off the backboard. Anderson drew some contact and a rebound taken by Kling. Under the 9-minute mark, Haley Bouchard brings things up. Peyton Tuma right wing, she'll drive. Kick right back to Nickel. She'll drive baseline. Little runner. No. Rebound tipped up. Saved. Here's Brown. Steps up and around. Nice move, but can't finish. Rebound Nickel. You can tell the post footwork is there for Freedom. You can tell full strength when they have Gracie Marshall, Haley Reed, Brandon Dickerel, and Abigail Cropsey. They're a very formidable team. There's one tipped. And Nickel, though, was able to corral it. She'll bring it back and reset the offense. She'll find Bouchard. High post, Kling. Tries to turn the corner, just throws one up and is going to the line. A push off. Or are they going to stay on the floor? Foul called on Brooklyn Sowinski as Macy Stadinsky checks back in for Tuma. So it's on the floor. Nickel will throw it in. And it goes into Stadinsky. Rips it free, kicks it back out to Kling. Finds Bouchard. She'll play catch with Kling. Couple of jab steps. You can hear Coach Chapman telling you to reverse it. Now Nickel right side. Over the top for Waymeyer. Tipped away by Lang. But it went off of the hands of Rossi Waymeyer. And all the way down. And someone's got to go chase it down. It'll be Brooklyn Sowinski who goes down to the freshman court. Bork back in, along with Sowinski, Lang, Anderson. And Bork gets wide open and scores. 6 points for Jada Bork. 18-10. So also out there is Lilge back on the floor. Comets have Waymeyer, Stadinsky, Kling, Bouchard, Nickel. Here's Taylor Kling. Her shot short. Pinballed around. Eventually cleared. Kling again. This time she goes up and scores. First points of the night for Taylor Kling. 18-12 Freedom. Under 7 minutes to go as we play here in the first half. Bork right of the circle. High post touch. Nickel got away with one there and tipped and stolen. Bouchard takes it herself. Can't hit the floater. Rebound to Bork. Hustling down. Bork steps through, goes up. Just a bit too strong. Rebound to Waymeyer. Might as well from our friends at Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment facilities in the Midwest. Stop Construction, they've been working with private and public customers since 1984 with their own service and fabrication department that'll assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Stop Construction, STAAB, a 100% employee-owned company as Waymire's shot is too strong. Rebound to Avery Lang. She'll find Sawinski, gets around Kling. Draws through a ton of contact. We play on. Rebound tipped up and still loose and chased down by Sawinski. And a timeout taken by Freedom. It's a 30. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. Back in 15 seconds on Zaleski Sports. Back here broadcasting live from Common Fieldhouse here in Waupaca. We hope you're having a good Friday night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Mike Wendland here with Dan Nelson. 18-12 in favor of the number 6 team in the state, Freedom Irish in Division 3. Might as well from our friends at Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, here to keep you happier and healthier as your full-service pharmacy. Whether you need prescriptions filled or just browsing their great natural medicine section, you know their goal is always about you. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family caring for your family. In this game, one of, I want to say, 12 going on tonight. 11 tonight. We'll have all those updates for you guys at halftime of what's going on around the area. Find all the games at ZaleskiSports.com. None tipped and stolen and taken by Kaylee Anderson. Bounce onto the wing now. Lang underneath for Hassel, guarded by Stinsky. Pivots away, goes up off the bottom of the rim. Rebound to Macy Stadinsky. Kling catches it left wing, finds Waymire through a double, and she's fouled on a hold by Jada Bork. Her first, team's 5th. Again, some of the games. Get boys basketball, Rapids and Marshfield, Everston, Wausau East, Medford, Mosinee, Tri-County, Pittsville. Pacelli is hosting Rocholtz. On the girls' side, you have Rapids and Marshfields. Obviously, this one here, Columbus Catholic and Neilsville, Everston, Wausau East. Shuckton and Amherst boys, Stratford Athens girls, inbound to Waymire. Kling, she'll take a 3 on the left side. Rattles around and out. Rebound, Waymire through 3 players. Find the pass, Stadinsky scores on the block. What a pass by Rosie Waymire. Back within 4, 18-14. Anderson into Lang. She'll take a 3. And she rattles it through. 8 points for Avery Lang. Couple of triples. Lead is 7, 21-14. I know this isn't the Steelers and Patriots from last night. This is way more offense. And there's a steal. 4:40 to go here in the first half. Lang kick out. On the wing it goes for Bork. Into the corner for Hassel, trying to drive on Rosie Waymire. Bounce to Lang. Somehow, no, that did not stay in bounds. It was off the baseline. And a turnover. It's number 6 for Freedom. Might as well to get Sterling Culligan Water. It's the perfect go-to for quality water for your home or your business, so enjoy Culligan Water. It's only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com and use the number 2, CulliganH2O.com. Bouchard, quick double. Ava Whittle back out there. Bounces back, high pass Bouchard. She'll get around. Goes behind her back. Tries to draw contact. She'll take the reverse layup. And can't finish. Rebound. Tipped around, eventually taken by Bork. And that one tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Freedom. Again, this is one of 11 games tonight. We have 6 tomorrow in basketball and hockey. You can find all the games at ZaleskiSports.com along with the latest standings and scores all around the state. Bouchard gets the steal there. Pulling up, no good. Rebound, Sinsky got underneath. She goes up, can't finish. Gets her own board again, and we're going to have a jump ball, which will go to Freedom. So after an early stretch of 40 turnovers now only 1 between them. Waupaca 8, Freedom 7. To 3:52 to go. The difference has been free throw shooting. Freedom 4 for 5, and 3-point shooting. Freedom's got 3 triples in the game. Lang left side to Bork. Bounce. Sawinski. 1-2-2 look underneath, trying to get Lang out a natural pick. Blocked at the top. Back to Verhassel, trying to drive around Kling. Here's Bork. Swing Sawinski. Long pass for Hassel, goes baseline. Little pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound to Josie Nickel. She'll hit the outlet for Bouchard. 3:15 to go here in the first. Here's Kling. She'll try and drive, not there. Kick. Free throw jumper is good for Haley Bouchard. She's got 4. Back within 5, 21-16. Comets hanging in there. A couple more shots to fall. Wide open Ponchak. She'll go up, draws the contact. Absolutely is going to go to the line. Josie Nichols going to get her second personal. It'll be the 4th and 5th free throws for Gretchen Ponchak. As she lines these up, Rangers left from her friends at 3K Custom Apparel. Now they're following this free throw, which is good. And for screen printing, custom apparel for your business, school, sports team, gift, or trip, look to 3K Custom Apparel. Get the job done right. They have a great variety of options, perfect for any occasion or business. They have you covered from design to printing and to your doorstep quickly. 3K Custom Apparel at 3kcustom.com using the number 3, 3kcustom.com. Both free throws good for Ponchak. And a timeout taken by Waupaca. It's a 30. We'll do the same. We'll step aside, back in 30 on Zaleski Sports. .239 left in the first half. 23-16 in favor of the Freedom Irish. 7-point lead. Really, they're I think they're the largest of the game. It's been fairly consistent, that 4 to 7 range for a while. Waupaca will inbound after the timeout. Only got left our full timeouts. There's one tipped and stolen after the trap on Whittle. Bork will drive, gets around everybody, goes up on the right side, and she's got 8. Jada Bork ties with Lang and Waymeyer for the game high in scoring, each with 8 right now. And there's going to be a foul called on Freedom on the reach. He tried to trap Ava Whittle in on the wing. It'll be the second foul on Bork. And she will stay out there as Jansen will check back in. Nickel will inbound on the side. It'll go to Whittle. Kling just establishes over the timeline, gets it back. Pass to Bouchard, right back to Taylor Kling. She'll pull up, mid-range jumper is going to be off the back iron. No, Stadinsky rips one free, a jump ball, keeps it with Waupaca. Man, Stadinsky had sent Bork flying to the floor like a discus. With the basketball. It's the definition of a tied ball for sure. Inbound over the top, caught by Whittle, right just top of the key, right to Nickel. Over the top, trying to find Stadinsky. Overthrown, tipped, and stolen. It's the 10th turnover for Waupaca, 7 for Freedom. Minute 50 underneath. Going up, Ponchak. Can't finish. Rebound to Nickel. Bounce, Whittle. One of the trio sophomores on the floor right now for Waupaca. Bouchard to Kling. Whittle over the top looking for Studinski. She catches underneath, goes up, and she's fouled, and will go to the line. Good pass in, and Macy Studinski going up strong will get 2 free throws out of it. Foul called on Ponchak, her first. These are the first 2 free throws for Waupaca in the game here at the minute 24 mark. First one is too strong, no good. Waymeyer checking back in. Brown back in. Sawinski back in, along with Lang, Anderson, and Ponchak. Let's have Studinski, Waymeyer, Kling, Whittle, and Bouchard. Second free throw is good. 3 points for Studinski tonight. Gets it back within 8, 25-17. 80 seconds left. Lilge in next whistle for Freedom. There's one tipped and stolen. Kling. Hard pass to Whittle. Kling trying to get to Waymeyer. Bounces somehow through, but Rozzi can't handle it, and it's stolen. And somehow the backhand gets out of harm's way, and back the other way they go. High pass Anderson. That's Lang now. To Brown, to Sawinski. And almost jumped and kicked out toward the ticket booth. Off of Ava Whittle. 40.7 seconds left. Lilge in for Ponchak. Inbound under the basket. Baseline right. Chloe Brown, they're trying to design short corner now. Sawinski, she'll take the 3 on the short corner, and it's too short. Rebound battled around, and Studinski gets the board and rips it free. Bouchard throws it, and Comets weren't ready. Turnover number 12. 17 seconds. Sawinski gets around everything, gets around Waymeyer, goes up and scores. 5 points for Brooklyn Sawinski. Makes it a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Bouchard trying to take it herself, crossing over, fading away, up the side of the backboard, right back to her. She'll tip it out to Whittle. 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Bouchard, good if it goes. That's going to be high and no good. We have played 1 half. Your score after 18 minutes of basketball, it is Freedom 27 and Waupaca 17. We'll step aside. Be back in a couple minutes with your scores and summaries right here on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities, a lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Mike Wellen here. Halftime coverage continues here on Zaleski Sports. 27-17 in favor of the Freedom Irish, the number 6 team in Division 3, according to our second edition of the Zaleski Sports girls basketball rankings. You can find those as a VIP at ZaleskiSports.com. Go to the news tab and sign up to be a VIP. Girls rankings come out every Monday. Boys rankings come out every Tuesday. We'll have our second edition of the boys next week. And Monday for the girls will be our first ones using our supercomputer, using the mathematics that they use for seeding to figure out our top teams as well. Statewide, every single team we go through and rank. Take a look at the scoring numbers here at the half for the Freedom Irish. 2 players leading the way, 8 points apiece for Avery Lang and Jada Bork. Both average just about 5 and just over 5 a game, but they both have 8. Lang with a couple of threes. 5 points for Brooklyn Sowinski, 4 for Gretchen Ponchak. She's 4 of 5 from the line. As a team, 6 of 7, and 2 for Stella Verhassel, their leading scorer. For Waupaca, Rosie Waymeyer leads the way. She had 8 first half points, 4 for Bouchard, 3 for Stadinsky, and 2 for Taylor Kling. 1 for 2 from the line are the Waupaca Comets. Again, this game just 1 of 11 going forward tonight here on Zaleski Sports. We're going to take another quick timeout. Be back with you guys, get you guys ready for the second half. Take a look around the area, what the other 10 games are happening right now on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
Broadcasting live. 2 of the games haven't got underway because it was boys-girls doubleheaders, so we're waiting on the boys' games from Marshfield and Rapids and DC Everest and Wausau East in the Wisconsin Valley. But we do have updates from Mosinee, the number 10 team in Division I think 3 as well in the boys basketball. It's 28-10 Mosinee with 5 minutes and change left in the first half. In girls basketball, Stratford and Athens, 5 minutes left, 15-10 in favor of the Blue Jays. That one in Athens. In Pittsville, in boys basketball, 22-18, Pittsville leading the Tri-County Penguins. 6.5 to go there. Boys basketball, Amherst leading Shiocton 26-23 late in the first half, about 20 seconds left. Keep an eye on this one. Pay for the rest of that one. That's going to be knocked away, and there's a steal for Amherst as they back to we'll just keep this one on and see if we get a halftime score soon. Amherst will play for the final shot. And they will take a 28-23 lead into the half for Amherst in the CWC East. Over in Neillsville, they're up 55-25 with a minute left in the game on Columbus Catholic. Neillsville, another strong season for Neillsville. We did have a final early on in girls basketball. DC Everest taking on Wausau East. And Wausau East, we got a 64-30 win. Boys basketball right now, Pacelli quarter way through the game, they're up 20-5 on Rochelle, which are the number 4 team in Division 5. That game over in Stevens Point. And earlier, and actually still going on right now in girls basketball, the number 8 team in Division 1, Marshfield, 75-34 over Wisconsin Rapids. 3 minutes left in the half there. So there's your scores around there. You can again find all those games at ZaleskiSports.com. Get all the screens you can find. Get all your garage screens, your computer screens, your tablets, your phones. And you can watch 11. You can watch really 9 games at once, up to 11. Again, 6 more tomorrow involving hockey and basketball. We're going to take one more time out here from 3 more of our great sponsors back in 75 seconds to get you guys ready for the second half on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
With the school song playing, and we approach the final minute of halftime here in Waupaca. 27-17 in favor of the Freedom Irish, the number 6 team in our Zaleski Sports Girls Basketball rankings in Division 3. And it stayed a couple of years ago, fell in the championship game to Waupun, if I remember, if my look was correct. As we get set for this one, looks like comments will start there. It starts. Bouchard, Whittle, Kling will get the start. And then Waymeyer and Stadinsky. Same 5 looks like for Freedom. Sowinski, Lang, Bork. They're going to start Jansen and Lilge. So for Hassel, looks like not in the lineup, at least what the scoreboard says. We'll see if anything changes as far as who is out there to start this one off. Second over the pieces. I heard pianos. I thought they were going to play the Cheers theme song. And it is the same 5. So Verhassel does get the start. And Waupaca has the same 5, so they just hadn't changed the scoreboard. So Tuma is starting in this second half. So both teams out back with the same 5. It'll be Freedom basketball, right to left, looking at your screen, left to right. Will be Waupaca. Both teams going now toward their benches. 3 timeouts for Waupaca, 4 for Freedom, and we're underway. Comments in that 1-2-2. Underneath, looking for Lang. It's going to be tipped and stolen. The 8th turnover, or 9th turnover, I should say, for Freedom. Ava Whittle had the steal. Now Haley Bouchard brings it back toward the timeline. They'll set up their offense. It's like a high-low off-ball screen. It's not there. Tuma on the left wing. One dribble handoff to Bouchard. She'll pull up 18-footer. Yes. 6 points for Haley Bouchard. A little bit of the natural pick there for Peyton Tuma. Long skip over the top looking for Bork. Lang. They'll set up a high post for Verhassel. Almost stolen. Long pass to Lang. Got a couple of threes. Skip pass. Tipped, and Whittle can't quite hang on. It goes out of bounds to the coaching staff of Freedom. They'll get the inbound right on the sideline, right in front of their coaches. Minute gone by here in the second half. The lead is 8, 29-17 for the Irish. Lang, long skip underneath. Sawinski into a quick double. Pivots up, goes up. Around and out, rebound to Macy Stadinsky. Chance to get back within 6 here, maybe 5 if you hit a 3. And 4 if you get a 3 plus the foul. Tuma pulls up mid-range. That's an air ball and out of bounds. Might as well sign up for Fleet Rewards. You can get great deals. They'll be sent straight to you. Plus, you'll be earning points on every purchase made in store or online. Sign up now, fleetfarm.com. Everything you need is in one stop. You can get it all at Fleet Farm. For Hasselt, can't handle it. It's tipped on the sideline. Trying to drive on Peyton Tuma is for Hasselt. They'll get it back out to Bork and reset their offense. Lang in the corner. High pass to Jada Bork. Lang. Underneath for Hassel on the baseline, guarded by Stadinsky. Bork will drive. Steps through everybody, a ton of contact for Hassel. Comes out with it and brings it back. No one covered her, open 3 in the corner. That's an air ball, caught by Whittle. Finds Bouchard, she'll take the mid-range. That's no good. Whittle back out with the board, trying to step through, finds Bouchard. She'll square up for 3 on the wing, and she buries it, and 1! Haley Bouchard, Lilge closed out fast and got in the landing spot. Bouchard drills the 3, a chance for a 4-point play. And it was after the shot, too, so it was one of those ones where it's kind of an unfortunate play. Nickel in for Stadinsky. Sure, looking to become the first player in double figures tonight with his free throw. That was 9. And she hits it. She has 10. It's a 4-point game just like that. A pull-up jumper, then a 4-point play for Bouchard. She has all the points in the half for high post tipped and stolen by Bouchard. Finds Whittle, goes up and scores. And we're going to get a quick Freedom timeout. It's a 2-point game. It is a full timeout, so we'll step aside. We're back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
An 8-0 run to start the second half for the Waupaca Comets. 6 points for Haley Bouchard, and then an assist to Ava Whittle. It's a 2-point game, 27-25 Freedom out of the timeout. They took their full, both teams out, 3 timeouts left. As Bork will hit Lang in the corner against this 1-2-2 zone for Waupaca. Quick passing, tipped out of bounds by Rossi Waymar. Might as well come to the Par 4 Bistro right here in Waupaca. It's a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, a family night out, or just your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 right here in Waupaca. Driving through is Sawinski, poked away and stolen. Ava Whittle, and then she traveled with it. 13 turnovers for Waupaca, 11 for Freedom. 14:44 left in regulation, 27-25 Irish. Inbound goes to freshman Brooklyn Sawinski. Finds Lang left wing, Sawinski on the block. Quick trap, kick back to Lang. for Hasselt. She'll try and drive on Whittle. Nickel there to help as well. High post touch. Back to the corner for Hasselt. Quick closeout. Bork trying to drive for Hasselt. Gets a natural pick. 3 in the corner is no good. Rebound though. Chase down. Sawinski gets around. Goes up. No. Rebound to Nickel. Jump ball. Waupaca. Comes with a chance to tie or take the lead. There's one kicked, and it'll stay with Waupaca on the side. Anderson will check in. Callie Anderson in for Sawinski. I don't know if we're seeing as Ponchak will check in as well. The way they're set up, like it's a 1-3-1 because they have Anderson just running the baseline, and the area looks like a 1-3-1 trap. They find Bouchard. Kling for the lead. That's off to the left. Rebound poked away and taken by Anderson. The Nickel gets the steal and is fouled. Nickel jumped the outlet, got the steal, and draws the foul. The third on Bork, and will go to the line for 2. Josie Nickel. In and out. Chance still to get it back within 1. Second free throw is in and out again. Rebound there to Ponchak. For Hasselt, finds Lang. To Bork. High pass, Anderson. Mid lane or mid inside the paint. There's for Hasselt. Shot is short. Rebound to Clint. Quick outlet to Bouchard. She's on the run. Goes behind the back. Finds Whittle. Can't handle it. She does get it back, and she's going to call for an offensive foul on the clear out. And you could hear our officials saying the 2 words that define offensive foul: player control. Means you dip the shoulder or through a forearm. 27-25, still Freedom with hanging on to the lead, looking for their first points of the half. It's a 4.5-minute scoring drought. Ponchak. This is high off the back, and Rozzy Wiemeyer gets the board. Hits the deck and is able to find the outlet. And the 1-3-1 half-court trap for Freedom. Nickel looking for Wiemeyer, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Ponchak. Inbound on the baseline. Nickel will throw it in. And a 5 count. And a turnover. That's number 14 for Waupaca. To 12 again for Freedom. Long skip, caught by Bork, trying to drive on Nickel, draw some contact underneath. Goes up off the bottom of the rim, then off the top of the head of Rozzy Wiemeyer. Comets out with it though, still a chance to tie it up here. This scoring drought to start the half for Freedom is 5.5 minutes. And Kling was on the baseline, turns it over. Exactly 5.5 minutes to start the half. 8-0 run for Waupaca, but both teams in a little bit of a drought. Lang into the corner for Anderson. And there's a bad pass stolen by Bouchard. She'll take it herself, goes up with the left, and we're tied. 12 points for Bouchard. It's a 10-0 run. It's 27-27. Driving through, a ton of contact going up. No. Rebound tapped around and then off the foot. And Bouchard diving for it out of bounds to Freedom. Coach Chapman was waving off other players saying it's going out of bounds. I got it. First time I've seen a coach do that. but player safety paramount. Drought out at 6 minutes to start the half. Bork. Ponchak. Underneath. Tipped. And almost last touch. Waupaca. Anderson came very close to touching that on the bench. Freedom will inbound it on the side. Sawinski back in. Inbound goes to Bork. For Hassel. Ponchak trying to get a seal. For Hassel driving on Kling. Has to bring it back out. Long pass. Bork on the right wing. Waupaca active in the zone. For Hassel gets to the mid-paint. Trying to back down Kling. Poked away. Backside. Loose ball. Rolled out to Sawinski. Hard pass across to Bork. Mid-paint tipped and stolen. Nickel has to slow it down. Finds Bouchard. Here's Kling. Pass was late for Sadinsky and almost saved and backhanded out to Nickel. To Bouchard. She'll step into a three. And Waukamets are on top. Haley Bouchard from deep. She has 11 second half points. She has 11 of the 13. It's a 13-0 run to start the half for Waupaca. Here's Bork. Sawinski to Lang. Against the zone for Hasselt. Hard pass over to Bork. For Hasselt driving. Goes up, draws contact, and one! That's how you end the drought. Still over Hasselt with a chance to tie it up. She'll draw the foul on Stadinsky, her first, the team's second. It lasted 7:35. And now, but still a chance to tie it up. For Hassel came in averaging 10 and change per game. Free throw is no good. Rebound out to Ponchak. Freedom with now a chance to take the lead on this possession. Sawinski. High skip for Hasselt. To Bork. Ponchak gets the seal on the block. Kick back out. Lang for three. No, off to the right. It's going to be a long bounce out of bounds to Waupaca. And the clock, for some reason, is running. The clock is running. It should have been. They're going to wait for a few seconds, and now they'll start it again. That was a good 12 seconds that went off the clock. That shouldn't have. Underneath, going up. No from Waymeyer, but Nickel is there. Put back good. Ponchak to Bork. Long skip to Lang. She'll throw it up the backboard. No. Rebound. Ripped free and loose. They tangle up. Ends up in Ponchak's hands. Everyone hitting the deck. Sawinski. Swing across the left. Lang. Looking over the top. Tips. Who's got it? Eventually pinballs around. Here's Lang. Ponchak trying to drive on Bouchard. Jump pass. Sawinski for three. For the tie. Yes! 8 points for Brooklyn. Sawinski knots it up at 32. 9 minutes to go. And there's one. Oh, what was the inadvertent whistle? It'll be Freedom basketball after the inadvertent whistle. It'll end up being a turnover. .8:44 on the clock. 32-32. Short-handed or not, this is a great effort for the Comets against a very good Freedom team, whether they have all their players or not. A building block type of game, no matter what the result ends up being for this program. Lang, long skip to Bork. in the post. Ponchak trying to get around Nickel, just throws one up off behind the backboard and out of bounds. Comets playing really tough defense right now here in the second half. As all that for all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, and Fremont and the surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Here's Bouchard. Finds Kling. Tried to get to Weimar. It gets tipped out to Bouchard, and she goes up. Can't finish. Around and out. Rebound taken by Avery Lang. Why do I get the feeling this game's going to come down to a half-court heave sometime? Long skip to Bork. She'll drive. A ton of contact, and she's going to the line. She'll draw the foul on Josie Nickel, her third. And Jada Bork will shoot a pair. First free throw is a line drive, no good. Whittle and Stadinsky back in. Tuma will sit, as will Nickel, so it'll be Bouchard, Whittle, Kling, Waymeyer, and Stadinsky. Bork, Lilge, Lang, looks like Sawinski, and Ponchak. Free throw no good. Rebound to Waymeyer. Under 8 minutes to go. Bouchard gets over the timeline, guarded by Lang. Quick jump trap. Ball is thrown away. Steal for Freedom. A chance to take the lead back. A 15-5 start to the half for Waupaca, erasing that 10-point deficit. Lilge gets a great seal, but doesn't spin back to the basket to Lang. Bork. Sawinski, great pass, open three for the lead off the front of the rim. Rebound tapped around, and Lang out with it. She'll throw one up off to the left. No, out of bounds. Last touch to Waupaca was partially blocked. Freedom keeps possession. Baseline inbound. Remember for our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Inbound to the corner to Lilge. Far corner play. Sawinski doesn't take the shot, though. Pass was late. High post to Ponchak. Tipped and a foul on Haley Bouchard, her second. Team's fourth. Both teams done a good job avoiding fouls here in the second half for the most part. Again, Freedom was in the bonus with about 10 minutes left in the first half. And there's a inbound pass is stolen. 15th turnover for Freedom. Bouchard, bounce out to Ava Whittle. Into a trap, pass across Kling. High post Bouchard at the free throw line. Whittle, long range two, is off the, over the backboard and off the stanchion. I'm just trying to do the geometry of it here. Just a little bit rushed. Verhassel will check back in for Freedom. Wing pass to the corner to Lang, right back against this 1-1-2-2 style zone. Very aggressive, stepping through Ponchak. He's able to get it across for Hasselt. Wide open underneath the basket. Lang goes up. Freedom's got the lead back. Lang was waving her arms wildly for the pass for a while, and she gets the layup. She's got 10. First Irish player in double figures. Whittle. Bounce to Bouchard. To Kling. She'll throw it over the top for Sinski, who mistimed their jump and thrown away. Nickel back in for Whittle. (34-32) Freedom, 6 minutes to play. Verhasselt. Over the top, that was a clear out in the lane, and Lang scores again. I think that was Lilge who just cleared out the entire lane, just backing players, or that was just backing players down to clear the lane for Lang to cut the basket. It's a brilliant offensive play. Little floater as Machard is fouled. Lil will get her second. Bouchard will shoot a pair. I'm still looking at the ingenuity of that last offensive possession. Just back down your defender as a post move and just let the player come weak side and cut to the basket wide open. First free throw's too strong, no good from Bouchard. The lead is 4 for Freedom. That one is good. Bouchard goes 1 of 2, gets it back within 3. 5.5 to go, 36-33 Freedom. High pass to Jada Bork to Lang. For Hasselt. Into the corner, Ponchak. Underneath, tipped and stolen. Bouchard to Nickel in the corner. And draws a foul. The third on Stella Verhasselt. Inbound on the side as here Callie Anderson will check in. .4:59 to go. 3-point Freedom lead. Inbound to go to Bouchard. Quick trap, finds Kling. Jump trap to Nickel. Near side corner, she'll drive. Timeout, or Waupaca does get a timeout. It's a full, we'll do the same. 4:50 to go, we're back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wietrich family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Broadcasting live here from Waupaca. 36-33 Freedom after the timeout. Baseline inbound for the Comets, trying to get back within 1 or tie it up, or we've seen it before already this half, maybe take the lead with a goofy play. Nickel will throw it in. Underneath to Waymire. She bobbles, has to chase it back down, finds Kling. To Bouchard. Right back to Kling for the tie. Back spinning 3. No. Rebound to Avery Lang. Lang right now our front runner for our Highlight House Player of the Game. We'll talk to the winning coach, winning team in our Waupaca Foundry post-game show later on. Anderson for 3. Short. Rebound to Taylor Kling. 4.5 to go. To Nickel. Back to Bouchard. Kling. Somehow kept her pivot. Hard pass to Nickel. And she's fouled. Couldn't see who they called it on. Anderson gets her first, team's 5th. Inbound on the side. I may have actually saved Freedom because Tadinski got wide open underneath. Had a bucket. Inbound Bouchard on the side. Approaching 4 minutes left in this one. Kling tried to hit Tadinski and threw it right into the lap of Verhasselt. High pass to Lang. And that's going to be thrown away into the scorer's table. Turnover is 19-17, Waupaca. Of course, these two teams will play again later on in Freedom. Yeah, I think it'll be little different. Freedom will hopefully be full strength then. A very, very tough gym to play in over in Freedom as well. There are no easy games in the Northeastern Conference at all. One of the best. Nickel on high-low, trying to tip it away, and it is tipped and stolen by Verhasselt. To Bork. 3:30 to go. Lang to Anderson. Underneath Verhasselt. Kick out to Lilge. And now they'll set up an offense. Bork. Sawinski in next whistle. Here's Bork, right side. And there's a steal. Bouchard. To Nickel. For three, for the tie. In and out. Rebound to Bork, and then... And a foul is going to be called on Stadinsky. The one official didn't see, he didn't have the angle, but the guy who's in the position, the C position, the third man, he was able to catch it pretty clearly on the reach. Sawinski in for Anderson. Starting five on the floor for Freedom. Bork underneath. Verhasselt, kick back out. Open three. Top of the circle. No good. Rebound to Studinsky. And she rips it free and gets it out to Kling, who will find Bouchard, and they'll walk it up. 2.5 to go. Still a 3-point game. Only 9 points in the half for Freedom. Kling with the right hand makes the catch. Finds Nickel. Waymire flashes high post, sets a ball screen, finds Bouchard. Bouchard trying to drive. Step back, long two, may have been partially deflected. Rebound, Stadinsky can't handle it. Loose ball, still bobbled and taken by Freedom and Lang. 2 minutes to go. Cross to Bork. Into the corner for Hasselt. We'll see if Freedom looks to just hang on to it for a little bit here and run some time. Even if it's still only a one-possession game. And then a steal for Bouchard. Haley goes up with the left and scores. It's a 1-point game. 36-35, 97 seconds left. Into the corner for Hasselt. Almost stolen. Bouchard out of the play right now. There's a foul called on Kling. I don't know if that was intentional or not, trying to... Well, they did have a foul to give. Peyton Tuma in for Nickel. 86 seconds left. Next foul will put him on the line. Inbound underneath and out of bounds off of Lang. Comets get the turnover they were looking for. A chance to take the lead. 85 seconds left. Waupaca 2 timeouts left, both fulls. 3 timeouts left for Freedom. I think a 30 and 2 fulls. Peyton Tuma. One dribble over to Bouchard. She'll look to drive. Trapped on the baseline into a double. Waymire for 3. That's too strong. Rebound taken by Bork. Over to Sawinski. 1-point lead approaching the final minute. Timeout, Freedom. It's a full. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. Back in 45 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Broadcasting live here on Zaleski Sports. 36-35 Freedom. Both teams 2 timeouts. Mike Willen here with Dan Nelson. With a minute 4 to go, we'll see what the Irish do. Do they play to hold it, or do they try and get something to the basket and force Waupaca to foul? Inbound to go to Bork. We're back underway. Irish trying to hang on, avoid the upset. High pass Bork. Comets extending that zone. To the wing it goes. Lang back to Bork. Comets do not have a foul to give. The next foul will put him on the line. Sawinski to Bork. 45 seconds left. Coach Eppin saying, trap, you got to get the ball. High post, kick back out, Sawinski. 35 seconds left. Comets has got to start either fouling or do something. It tipped away, almost stolen. And then there's the foul on Bouchard, her third. But it took 33 seconds off the clock. 1-1 for the freshman, Brooklyn Sawinski. Tuma in for Nickel. Sawinski with 8 points in the game. Front end of the 1-1. No good. Rebound tipped up. Stadinsky rips it free and a foul. It is only their 6th. Foul called on Emily Lilge, her 3rd. 28 seconds left. If you're Waupaca, do you play for the last? Nickel in for Tuma. A little extra offense in there. Payne had a big smile on her face like, really? I just came in. I was in for 3 seconds. Here is Bouchard with 18 points. Nickel on the wing. Underneath Stadinsky. Backs it down, goes up, blocked by Lilge. Kling trying to get it through. Timeout by Freedom with 14 seconds left. We'll keep it here. Actually, no, we will. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. 14 seconds left. Waupaca's going to try and jump the inbound, and then you got a foul. That's it. It'll be a 1-1, but also you got to get the rebound too, because the next shot, Waupaca is in the bonus as well. So if Freedom fouls and non-offensive foul, Waupaca will be shooting. 1 point game. I think it'll be inbound on the side. 14.1 on the clock. Again, stay tuned. We'll have your Waupaca Foundry post-game show on the way following this one. Don't forget as well, for a job that's going to ignite your career. Apply today, jobs at WaupacaFoundry.com. That's jobs at WaupacaFoundry.com. 36-35. Freedom, 14 seconds away from their 5th win of the year and trying to survive an upset attempt from Waupaca. Comets trying to get a season-defining win in the early going. They find Bork. Got a foul. They got to get the trap. 10 seconds left. And there's the foul on Rossi Waymeyer. But that took 6 seconds off. And it'll be Bork, who is 0 for 2 from the line with a 1-1. Even if she hits them both, it's still just a 1-possession game. 1-1. And we're going to have a lane violation on Stadinsky. We'll get another chance at it. And they, I think, took half a second off the clock as well. Second free throw, or first front end of the 1-1, is no good. Rebound Stadinsky. And she finds Nickel. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Kling for the win. No. Waymeyer, no, out of bounds, and this one is over. The Freedom Irish survive. Your final score tonight, it is Freedom 36 and Waupaca 35. Stay tuned, your Waupaca Foundry post-game show is on the way next. We'll talk with Coach Vanderloop and Avery Lang when we return on Zaleski Sports.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder in ERT, that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors. They're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie.
I've made some of my best friends in life here at Waupaca Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
Back here with your Waupaca Foundry post-game show here on the floor at the Common Fieldhouse. A one-point thriller, 36-35. We'll be joined by Avery Lang and Coach Vanderloop in just a second. We'll start with, I guess we'll get Coach over here and we'll get you guys together as what a thrilling game this was. A battle to the very end between two long-time rivals. Coach, a game like this is never going to be easy, but man, this one brought up everyone's blood pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of credit to Waupaca. We knew that, we've been watching them all year, and they play hard. They're physical, right? And they throw some different stuff at you. Defense, it's not you don't regularly see that 3-2. So credit to them, credit to their game plan. They really dominated the paint. They scored a lot of points in the paint, and we struggled to get second shots. So we're fortunate to get out of here with a win.
And you talk about fortunate, I guess, talk about the effort of this team, down 4 of your top 7 scorers, but you kept on battling, and when you needed those stops, you got them defensively.
Yeah, and that was the key, right? Because offensively, we were not good at all, okay? So we had to get it done defensively, and that's what we talk about sometimes when we're struggling on offense, and it's kind of been a struggle this year offensively, right? We're looking to replace a lot of scores. But our defense has been there, and in the end today, our defense is what got it done for us.
And you defensively talk about that final possession. They get the rebound, they bring it down, and they get a mid-paint look. But it looked like you blocked it. I guess, what were you telling them to make sure, one, they don't make it, but also you don't foul, put them on the line?
Yeah, a situation like that, we want to slow down the ball without fouling because they were in a bonus, right? We want to slow down the ball without fouling, and the ball kind of moved around a little bit, so it was tougher to slow it down. In the end, they had a 2-on-1, and they ended up getting a good look. And from my view, it looked like it was right there. We're just, again, fortunate. The horn sounded when it did because we were in a fight here.
And I guess lastly, talk about Avery here, just the effort she put in, a team-high 12 tonight, a couple of big threes, especially in that first half. What did it mean to see some of your outside shots falling?
Yeah, Avery's got a tough job because we rely on our big time on defense, and then we're looking for some consistency on offense too. And you said she had 12 tonight. Yep. We hit a couple big threes. Okay, that's good. And Avery, Avery, we've been working with her too on getting to the basket and posting up. She did well the other night. She was 5 for 6, largely in the lane the other night. So she's been very valuable because she usually draws our toughest defensive assignment. And then when we can get 10 to 12 points, it's a great game for us then.
And now, Coach, I guess last thing I'll ask, what are you going to take from this game going forward? A lot of very tough Northeastern basketball still to go.
Yeah, well, first of all, we talk about the fact that we're in a close game here again. And, close games, while they're stressful, you can learn a lot from close games. So that's the way we'll look at that. Should help us moving forward. We recognize some weaknesses here too. Our shooting percentage wasn't good today. We struggled inside. So, but we will also take the fact that our kids are really resilient, and we will praise them for that and get ready for the next one.
So, Coach, great battle tonight. Way to finish it off, and good luck down the road.
Thank you.
We'll be joined by Avery Lang, our Highlight House Player of the Game. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to you during volleyball, but we only met up once. But I guess talk about what you were seeing on the floor. Coach says you're realizing your defense, but that first half, it seemed like it was your show offensively.
My teammates definitely make it very easy on me defensively. They're constantly talking to me, and that just really helps everybody kind of settle in. We all work together as a unit, And I think that translates into our offense. We're all very comfortable with each other, and we all kind of know, like, I know my teammate's going to make me a great pass, so I don't have to worry about adjusting my feet. I can just catch it and shoot. I think that really helps us offensively as we all trust each other.
And as well, not as you, but also Brooklyn hit a couple of threes in that first half as well. What were you trying to change in the second half? As they made the comeback, I guess, what were you guys saying during these timeouts to try and stem the tide and just finish off this battle?
I think we were saying that, like Coach Van mentioned, they were dominating us in the paint. So one of our big keys was to really toughen up and just really get after it and work as hard as we could and control the things that we could control. Not worry about necessarily what they were doing, but just really going back to our basics on defense, talking and boxing out.
And those box outs were huge. Obviously, first half they got a lot of second, third chance. Second half, especially late, you guys were able to make them go one and done. What does that mean for you guys that you can slow a team that's like Waupaca is going to be big and physical and tough to make them go one and done when the situation absolutely makes it?
I think it makes a huge difference because, like you said, they have less second chance options. We keep away from fouls on that because that was a big difference in the second half, and especially because our post is such a good job grabbing it that they can kick it out to our guard, and our guard can just push it up the court. And a lot of times we can get an early offense look before they can set up their zone.
Well, that sounds good. So we're going to do one last thing. So you see our camera up there. Yeah. I'm going to give you the microphone and just go, I'm Avery Lang, and I'm in the house. Okay?
Okay. I'm Avery Lang, and I'm in the house.
Great job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Avery Lang, our highlight house player of the game, a team high 12 tonight as Freedom escapes with a tough, hard-fought win, 36-35 your final. That being said, we'll wrap things up here. This has been your Waupaca Foundry post-game show. For a job that'll ignite your career, go to jobs@waupacafoundry.com. Again, that's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. For Dan Nelson, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, and thank you all for joining us. One more time, your final score from Waupaca. It was Freedom 36, Waupaca 35. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay warm, stay safe, enjoy your weekend, everybody, and stay tuned for 6 games tomorrow on the hockey rink and on the basketball courts. Find those all at zaleskisports.com. From all of us here, we're saying so long and good night.